How's it going, everyone? Today we are over here on Naruto X Boruto Ninja Tribes, and we are going to be jumping into the Flashback Genealogy, and I'm going to be taking one of the featured units, which happens to be Killer B. I'm not going to talk about what happened in the summit video yesterday, but let's just say I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and it was really hype how I was able to just get the Killer B on such an early step, I'll say that for sure. But with that said, I'm going to be pairing him with the Six Tails, because for those of you who don't know, Killer B and the Six Tails do have a tribe special together, and honestly it's one of my favorite tribe specials already in this year, because I like how it's like a dynamic that we haven't seen before. For those of you who have played Naruto Storm 4 or any of the Storm games before that as well, but most specifically Storm 4, and even if you played Blazing, they had some of the Storm 4 Team Ultimate Jutsus in that game as well. This is something that we haven't seen. Killer B and the Six Tails Naruto didn't really know each other at this point, and we never saw Six Tails Naruto and Killer B fighting together. So it's really cool though, like, don't get me wrong, I think it's really cool. It makes for an amazing tribe special. Does quite a bit of damage too if you level it up. I do have it leveled up quite a bit, not enough to the EX tribe special unfortunately, but maybe one day. But for now we are going to be jumping into it, so I guess I can talk about the units first, talk about what it is that I have. So when it comes to the Six Tails Naruto, I did work on him quite a bit. When it came for the ranking, I did have him at least at 40 something, so it's not too bad when it comes to this server. I was in the top 50 when it came to Six Tails, so I mean that's better than nothing, you know what I mean? The thing is though, the reason that he would have been higher is because I did summon on him quite late, because I needed to wait till I had enough Shinobi coins, because I did summon for Minato and things of that nature for Christmas. But I did get the Six Tails like halfway through his event, and I still was almost at a 5-star. So in the case of Killer B, I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get him to a 5-star, because I actually pulled him on day 1, which is something I haven't done in quite a while. So there's that. So I'm going to be playing it. I did do all the fragment missions that I was able to yesterday. And with Six Tails, I think it's of note that he is a lot stronger, obviously, because he's been out longer. I've had time to work on him for longer. But with Killer B, he's at tier 10. He's not too strong. He's at level 68, just like Naruto is. He's not too strong quite yet, just because, like I said, I've only had him for a day. I need to work on him some more. But when it comes to my Six Tails, he's definitely the one that you want to be paying attention to. So I think I've limit break. Yeah, I've limit broke him a little bit. I do need to get him to limit break too, of course, whenever I get lucky enough with a ninja toolbox to get those materials. But I've worked on him quite a bit, so he should be okay. He does quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna tell you that he does quite a bit, especially with the AoE that he brings to the table, and with the tri special that he has with Killer B. I think it's of note because it's AoE as well, and it does a lot. It is pretty good. It's pretty good. And what it brings to the table for your allies as well is what's very, very important. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it, because it's gonna be fun. The Flashback Genealogy, I'll tell you guys where it is that I'm usually at here. So I usually can get up to like step 5, and then I did complete level 5 with Six Tails, but this time around it is a little bit more difficult, and I think that's because we have 2 URs, so it makes sense. Kisame is not bad, and Killer B is very not bad. So it makes sense why it's a little bit more difficult in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe Six Tails had a harder one. I don't know. I was able to get through the Six Tails one S rank for sure. But right now I'm not currently able to, but I'm still going to run level 5 for you guys. But rather than running all of these like I initially planned, I'm going to do level 4 and level 5 for you guys, and we'll just see how it goes with these units, because yeah, it'll be fun. And then after that, I'll probably run level 5 for the rest of the battles. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so pretty simple off the bat, if I'm being quite honest with you, when it comes to the level 4 mission. So with Kakashi, honestly, he's very, very helpful for this. I recommend focusing Kisame. On the later ones though, like with level 5, I personally found that what was most annoying for me was Tsunade, because she kept healing everybody. But obviously Killer B and Kisame are going to be your biggest threats. They're going to be very, very, very dangerous to have to deal with. I feel like Kisame honestly takes it away when it comes to the mission, but hey, again, I could be wrong about that. So with that said, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and just use my 2 units right here. I love having Itachi, man. Like, once I got Itachi, it was a lot better for me. It was. I still got to work on him. My team is far from perfect. I have around 300,000. I took 1 off to go ahead and put Killer B on, so that's why I'm not at 300,000. But I still need to work on it, and I think for a free-to-play player that hasn't played that much, I don't think that's that bad, honestly. I really don't. So you do need to be wary of Killer B, like I said, Kakashi as well, because he can stun you. But we should be good. I do want to show off the tri special, as I said. I also want to get off Killer B's jutsu if I can, because I haven't really used it that much. I really haven't. So with that said, let's go ahead and attack Kisame some. Well, actually, you know what? Let's hold off on that. let's hold off on that. The big thing about Kisame is that he gets so much chakra back off of his jutsu, so he's gonna constantly have jutsu over and over, which can be quite threatening. So you do need to be wary of that. But as a unit too, I think that that's really good. I'm not upset that I didn't pull him. I'm more of just grateful that I pulled Killer B, because the fact that I walked away with a featured unit so early is something that I've been wanting to happen. I needed that, to be honest. I needed that luck change because Minato did not treat me well, Obito did not treat me well, and Six Tails came down to it. So, alright, here we go. We do have the chance to use the tribe special, so that's exactly what I'm going to do for you guys. So let's go ahead and we're going to use it on Kisame since we might as well, since he's the most dangerous here. So I will have the type advantage here, which is really good, so let's go ahead and use this. A lot of you guys have already seen this. I wish I could have had the EX Tribe special, but getting those materials is something I can't really do right now, but it's still going to be good nonetheless. I love this Tribe special, man. I really do. The dynamic, like I said, between the two-tailed beasts in their version 2 state, it's very nice, man, because we never got to see more of Six Tails outside of that fight, of course. Because it was a one-time thing. After that, Naruto immediately was like, yeah, I'm gonna go train and get a handle on this thing. So there we go, pretty good nonetheless. We'll actually be able to see Killer Bees here because he's gonna use it on me, that's fine. But yeah, there we go. So that was pretty good. I like it, the AoE. If you get that thing awakened, man, oh, it's gonna hit like a truck. And because Six Tails is already such an amazing unit, you're not really like off at all. Okay, he destroyed my Killer Bee. See, the lariat's good. I was expecting a double lariat with him and Raikage A though, but we didn't get that. But it's completely fine. So with that said, let's go ahead now, and I guess we'll just kill off Yamato. We might as well here. But I do think that they did a really good job with this, and like I was saying, I think because Six Tails is already a really good unit that a lot of people have on their team, you weren't put out at all by having to put Killer B there, because you already had Six Tails there, so you're not going out of your way to make the tribe special happen. It's kind of just a product of what your team is, I feel like, at this point, which is a really good thing. I feel like what the biggest problem with tribe specials is that a lot of units are really good that you don't have space for the tribe special. You have all these other units there that are really good, that you can't take advantage of it. But when you have two like that, especially when it's a 2 tribe special, I kind of like those more because it takes up less space. You have more of a chance of being able to get it done, which is what I like. So there we go. That takes care of level 4. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna stop it there because, let's be honest, level 5 is gonna be a lot more difficult. As you can see, I was struggling a little bit with level 4. Level 5 is a lot more difficult than that, and I was able to get B rank, but I do need to work on my team some more before I'm able to complete that. But yeah, this Flashback Genealogy is a lot of fun, and I'm gonna be grinding it out. Should be able to get my boy Killer B to a 5-star pretty easily, hopefully. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy using him as a unit along the Six Tails, because they're both amazing units in their own right, and I love that I have that kind of duo going with them. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys were lucky enough to pull one of these units. Are you enjoying the Flashback Genealogy? Are any of you out there crazy enough to be able to get some masters? Again, I feel like you can definitely do it. I just haven't been playing in a while. I've seen people complete masters, so I know you can. I'm not there yet, but I bet some of you guys are. So with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.